Two Lincoln County juvenile detention facilities, Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake schools near Irma, have been facing a lot of scrutiny lately, including reports of bad conditions over the last decade and even an FBI investigation. And there are a lot of questions remaining about their future. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has the latest.
A recent article from the Associated Press highlighted worsening conditions from a monitor's report on the Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake treatment facilities. Ron Hermes disagrees with that framing.
I think there's a lot in this report that is contradictory to the way that story was written in the headline of that story.
Hermes is the administrator of the Division of Juvenile Corrections for the Department of Corrections. He started in 2019, 4 years after an FBI investigation into the terrible conditions at Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake that ended in a court order. Part of that court order was to have a monitor inspect the facilities quarterly and produce a report. While 2020's report mentions shortcomings at the facilities, Hermes emphasizes context. He said it's a long process to change the environment at a place that used to be so toxic.
When you talk about worsening, that there maybe are a few measures where things were going in the wrong direction, but it is not worsening to the point where it once was.
The Associated Press outlined two major issues, including lack of structured programming and fear of officers. Officers used to use pepper spray and the youth would be in restraints outside of their rooms. Neither of those things happen anymore.
A lot of it is changing the culture, how we work with youth, engaging youth to really understand and build those relationships.
As for programming, COVID-19 had a dramatic impact on decreasing structured opportunities for youth. But
we've started with a new daily schedule, which is very clear and guided about the activities that are going to happen each day. More staff-directed activities really to help build that engagement between staff and youth.
Then a full-time programming director was hired in December 2020 for another step in the right direction. Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake were court-ordered to close this summer. However, Governor Evers has indicated that will not happen on time because new facilities are not yet available.